The Chief Executive Officer of Clearview News Desk, Odion Bello, has described the death of Issa Gusau, media aide to the Borno State Governor, Babangana Zulum, as a huge loss to the industry. He described Issa as a bosom friend of Clearview, who was always around to encourage the broadcasting house anytime he was in Abuja. Bello said since he met Issa Gusau when he was media aide to the Nigerian Vice President Kashim Shettima, who was then governor of Borno State, he has seen in him a significant asset to the media profession. He therefore prayed to God to forgive his sins and grant him peaceful rest in paradise. Bello also prayed to God to grant the family the grace and strength to bear the irreparable loss. Here is a clip of his last interview with Clearview News Desk.
When Shettima was working for Zulum to become the governor in 2019, there was one high-level meeting because I was part and parcel of that decision. There was one meeting that only Shettima and I attended. We went and met one very high-profile man in Abuja. He's a Borno man, so he invited him, and by chance I was with him. He said, "Issa, come and escort me." So when we went, that big man said, "Shettima, but let me tell you something. Do you know that if Zulum becomes the governor, within 3 months, he's going to outshine you?" The governor, Shettima, said, "I don't care if he does." He said, "Because Zulum is going to outperform me." He said, "So what? So long as this project will be in Borno, I'm okay with it." He said, "But you know that after 2-3 years of Zulum, that your name will no longer be prominent." And let me tell you, when Zulum called me and wanted me to become his media advisor, again, somebody told Shettima. I wasn't there when he said it, but somebody told me that this was what someone told Shettima, that, "Look, are you mad? Why would you allow Issa Gusau to work with Zulum? You know, Issa, by the special grace of God, he understands the media, that Zulum is going to outshine you." I didn't know what was happening. That very day, Shettima called me and said, "Look, Issa, I called you to reaffirm my position. I want you to give the best of media publicity to Governor Zulum." And throughout the 3 years that we'll be working with Governor Zulum, anytime there was anything negative about Zulum, Wallahi, Shettima was always among the first people that would call me to show concern. There are instances he would even call editors to intervene without even my knowledge. He would call them and say, "Look, this thing that is written or this thing about Zulum is not so. This is the perspective." Editors tell me that Shettima calls them. That is the kind of person he is. Shettima doesn't care. So long, look, that guy is a patron. Shettima is highly patriotic. He is not. He's a human being. He has a lot of shortcomings, just like we all have ours. But I'm telling you, he has high level patriotism.
Gusau passed away on Thursday after a prolonged illness at an Indian hospital. Governor Zulum described him as a dedicated public servant and a valued member of his team. May his soul rest in peace.